So today I want to talk about letting go, like when to know when you should let go and when to hold on. Like how long is long enough to hold on and when is the right time to let go. There's a story about a Mongolian prince. So the prince's father, the Mongolian emperor or the Mongolian king, used to go on these conquering journeys. Like he would go and conquer the neighboring countries or the neighboring states in order for him to build one big empire. So what the king or the emperor used to do is every time they conquer a new territory, he would look for something that's very rare, something that's not found in his entire empire for the prince. So one day, the emperor found a very rare peach, a very big, very rare peach. Like in all of his empire, he never seen a peach like that. And then he gave it to his son. And then the son, instead of eating the peach, fell in love with the peach. As time went on, the prince gave the peach a name. And then the peach in turn became the prince's friend. He was so very fond of the peach. But as days went on, the peach started to rot. And as the peach was rotting, it was making his hands dirty. But now the prince was feeling pain in his heart. Like, why is his friend rotting? As he used to do usually, he went to his father. He was like, Father, my friend is rotting. And then the emperor called his advisors, like, what should be done next? Because he didn't want to see any pain, any form of pain affect his son, the prince. And then one of the advisors, knowing about these kind of things, he advised that the prince should just bury the peach, because the more it rotted, the more it was gonna make him sick or make his hands more dirty. The prince, being in pain, not wanting to accept, hold on a bit longer onto the peach, and then it kept just on rotting. And then eventually, after 2 or 3 days, he decided, let me just follow the advice, I'll bury the peach. So at the moment he buried the peach, now the peach, as it got more rotten, then it became a seed. And then a tree of new peaches started to bloom out, right? And then as the small tree was blooming out, now the prince fell in love with the tree. And for some weird reasons, he started watering the tree. The tree grew and grew and grew and grew and grew and grew to a point now it gave more peaches like the one that he had buried. And then the prince at that point was so happy. Now he has more friends. And he understood that you cannot hold on to one friend for longer. Like you cannot hold on to one peach for longer because it will rot. The moral of the story is that sometimes in life you have to let go. There are things or people in life that the longer we hold on to, no matter how precious they seem or how good they seem to be to us, the longer we hold on to them, the more rotten they become. And the more rotten they become, the more they become dangerous to us. Like there are things that at some point you have to let go. There's that relationship that you just have to let go. No matter how precious it seems, you just have to learn to let go. There are those friends that seem to be good friends to you, but they are not so good for you. Just let go. It's very painful to let go of something that you love. But there's a point where you have to let go. There are things that you have to let go because the longer you hold on to them, the more damaging they become to you. Maybe there's a job that you're holding on to, but you're not enjoying that job. It's psychological, no longer good for you. Let go. Just let it go. You just have to let go, even of those things that you hold dearly. When it makes you become a bitter person, not a better person, let go. If it's making you sad instead of making you happy, let it go. If there's something that's making you lose yourself instead of making you grow, just let it go. Remember, the prince didn't want to let go of the peach, but as soon as he buried it, it gave birth to more of the same thing. There are things that if you let go of them, you never know. Maybe when you let go, they will go 360 and come back to you, and they will come back to you better. There are things that when you leave, you get out of them. It seems so painful, like it seems like it's not good for you to let them go, but just let go. You never know. You might be letting go of something that will become better and in turn come back to you better. Just learn to let go. No matter how precious things seem to us, at some point we have to learn to let go when they are no longer good being in our lives.